Chat, I know Dan is in chat, and he's stirring up riffraff. I sent him a message in Discord that was like, if you want to fish, please come and fish. So now I'm putting the ball back in his court and making him the bad guy. But anyway, we're going to start with Ultimate Fishing Simulator.
Dan, you should not come in any fish.
It's just, you're just fishing for loot boxes. It's nautical, aquatical loot boxes.
Perfect.
So in one moment, you should receive invitations.
Okay.
You know, I was thinking about that. Fishing is like nature's gambling.
It is. You know what's nice about it in this, though, is that there actually is, like, no gamble. Like, it's basically just when you cast, you're guaranteed to catch something.
I like that.
It takes the worst part
My least favorite
out.
part about fishing is the nothing part.
My least favorite part is when I get seasick and throw up on my shirt and then
I've done that before.
Then I have to go back to the hotel with no shirt on.
Yeah.
You want to know the worst way to learn that you're seasick or that you get seasick?
The
Did
first
somebody
time
say
you're
they
on a
want a
boat.
white guy to stick their dick in a fish?
Oh,
Yeah,
Mathis?
What?
What are you doing?
I don't know. Just saying hi. How's it going?
Hey, Mathis.
How's fishing?
Well, we haven't even started yet.
Sweet. I have fishing.
You have the game?
Oh.
Yeah.
Dude, please do.
Sick.
There's only
Let's
one
fish.
stipulation, though, and that's that you have to leave in an hour.
I was gonna just bounce.
Perfect, yeah.
That's the Mathis class.
Wait, what are we doing?
Join
now?
for a
We're
mid
golf,
segment
aren't
and
we?
then.
I don't want to golf with you fuckers.
Yeah,
Plus,
fair.
Tower Unite takes like half an hour to load. I know it's
I
hard
don't
for
even-
you
I don't
to
even-
True. Yeah.
hard
I don't
for you
even
to
have
take
Tower
that time
Unite.
out of your day when you've got 80 D&D games to run and
Wait.
all the podcasts and et cetera, et cetera.
Did someone say honker?
Okay, hello.
Hello, Daniel.
It's
Sorry,
it's
Dan, I took
Giesing
your
as
spot.
well. Well,
Oh.
it's a massively multiplayer game, so if you are interested in
Oh my
joining,
God.
you just let me know.
I sent you a Steam message that says, "Daddy, invite me."
You wait till he pulls the bobber under, press the right mouse button, hook it, and then just start reeling that bad boy in.
This
Oh,
shit
I
is more
see a little
complicated
fish
than
boy.
like Star Citizen.
Dude, this game
But
is
it's
no
finished
fucking
too.
joke.
Oh,
Here it is. Hey Dan, how's it going?
I haven't talked to Mathis in years and just firing shots.
I have a little Star Citizen,
Years.
some Star Citizen related banter for you as well.
Oh shit.
You're gonna love this. So there's a movie theater in Vancouver that I won't call out by name, but basically, like the people who owned the building the movie theater it was in were like, please, our building is gonna kick us out unless we can buy it from them for like $4.5 million. They raised a bunch of money from the city to buy the building. Not from the city, but like from the citizens as a private business to buy the building. They bought it, and then they're like, oops, we forgot about the property tax. So they're now running a petition to get tax exempt status from the government. And every comment in the like our Vancouver thread about it is like, this is Star Citizen all over again. Every single one is like, we just need a little bit more money. If we could, if you want the capital ships in the game, it's just a little bit more money, please.
All right,
I mean-
when do I hit C again? Do I just
It's
immediately?
completely voluntary. And wait, did you get a piece of that Kickstarter action?
Absolutely not. No.
You thought about it. You'd be like,
No.
hey, I'm gonna have my own seat in the theater. Yeah.
No, it was $1,000, and I'm not even messing with you. They give you a free movie ticket of your choice.
One?
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like
Wow.
they can't afford to give you too much because the business was in trouble, right?
Jesus Christ.
Well, what if I gave him like $100? Can I not get like free refreshments for life?
Probably not. No,
Oh fuck them.
Wow, that is awful.
I don't think you would get anything. You might get a thank you.
Hey,
Apparently, you're not getting anything anyway.
Oh, I hate this
It
part.
happens to the best of us, Rob.
Yeah.
The part where you're like fishing.
No, I gotta catch this fucking fish in the. Oh, let's go! You gotta catch it in the net. It's friggin' impossible, dude.
Yo, hear me out. The actual best IRL bait. I'm not even memeing. I hope someone makes a mod for it. Hot dogs. Work every time. I'm not even joking.
Dude, this game is a little unrealistic.
What
Like,
brand?
oh well.
It doesn't matter. Just hot dogs.
I bought some worms in the game. $10 a worm. I thought it was the kind of thing.
Ridiculous.
They're like
Yeah,
organic worms or something.
It
Like
must be from Vancouver.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's like how much you go to like a gas station? Don't they have like a styrofoam cup full of worms? It's like $2.
It's like one back.
I haven't done it in a long time. But
Could you eat a worm?
yes,
Yeah.
Could you eat a worm on stream?
I could.
It's not TOS.
What's it? Yeah, probably not. Dude, people are eating Carolina Reapers on stream. If they can eat
Yeah,
a
that's
pepper
true.
that could stop your heart, I'm sure I could eat a worm.
What do you mean stop your heart? Melf's growing them in his backyard.
Your
Wait, he really? They can stop your heart?
I don't know. Like, it feels like they could stop your heart. I'm sure. Oh, hello, Bear Taffy. He's not in the call maybe, but he signed on.
Big fish.
Big
little
boys.
China.
fish vagina.
No, little China. I didn't say fish vagina.
No,
Why are you talking about
Use-
fish vaginas?
you don't use their vaginas. You use their mouths. Come on.
That's a fair point,
Mathis,
Well, hey, what's up, man?
you're gonna lose your overlay spot.
I'm surprised I haven't lost it already.
If you
Be honest.
keep saying stuff like
I'm
that.
here like twice a year.
That is true. What brought it on today?
I was bored.
Wow.
This is Giannis.
It's like a once in a lifetime opportunity to be on one of Twitch's top 75 shows in its
Top
time
75. Come on, give me, it's like top 50.
slot. Well, it depends what we're playing.
You only get invites to. You only get invites to parties in top 25 though.
Dude, I didn't get invited to the Twitch party at PAX West.
That's what I'm saying.
Did
You're
you
not
not?
top 25.
No, didn't get invited. No bounties. Like I'm starting to realize.
That's why you gotta go to TwitchCon. You automatically invited to that party.
I am going. I guess that's fair. They are paying for me to go to TwitchCon.
My
so.
fish is in the ground.
Oh, I know what honker means now. I now know what honker means. I didn't in the past, but now I know.
Corey, did you get invited to the Twitch party?
Hell yeah.
If so, I gotta ask for a wrench to explain themselves. Are they? Yes. I'm not mad. You also deserve it.
All right, I think someone. I'll be right back. I think someone's at my door.
Ah, okay.
Do I deserve it though?
It's Austin's
well-
DoorDash.
They got the wrong answer.
Hey, chat. Does anyone know how to get Photoshop to run on a removable drive? Because
Did you
really
install it
slow.
on a USB external hard drive?
No, I
Why?
want to. I can't. Well, because my laptop, it like comes with like literally like a 32 gigabyte SSD.
Mm.
So like after Windows is installed, that's it. That's all the programs that you could have on the
Dude.
computer.
Oh, I'm back. Hey, everybody.
Hello.
Was it a free laptop or something at the store?
No, it's just like cheap as shit. It's like $200.
Like a C-book?
Yeah, like basically.
I also have a garbage laptop that I bought because it was insanely cheap.
Yeah,
It
it's like
sucks.
$200.
It's
Do you ever
very
use
bad. I use it for programming, but even for that, it's gotten a
Okay.
little too slow.
The A-C sharp Java colon?
When's the next Zachtronics game?
It came out about a week ago.
Oh shit! I haven't seen it on your channel yet.
Well, then you haven't been looking.
Well, that's true.
Well, ouch! I didn't.
Welcome to the show,
pretend-
Mattis.
Yeah, I really appreciate it. Right, and then
Let's
your
not pretend you
building,
look at my videos either.
your building supervisor comes and goes, when's the, the pipes are frozen over here, and you're talking to
I
them on
wish
the
they
show.
were. No, my AC keeps breaking. It broke 2 days ago. The guy came over. He's like, "There's just junk in the wire," and he connected it, and it worked for a day, and now it's broken again. It's just it's
That's a
dying.
riveting story. Thanks, man. That's
Thank you.
Running Photoshop on an external hard drive is considered illegal by Adobe because it would involve.
Oh,
Adobe- Adobe doesn't make the criminal code of America.
Let me
I
get
don't know.
8.88 pounds. Can I get 888, please? 888. Imperial only. I'm warming up.
Over here.
Yeah, these are trash. I don't want these trash.
Hi, friends.
Bear
Hi,
tag.
Bear.
Oh, hi there.
Hello.
Pull up a
How's it
lure,
going?
bear.
Turns out what we needed to bring everyone together was fish.
Dude, so I just want to dive into the pond and grab things with my bare hands. Is that an option?
I did, 'cause you're a bear.
Bare hands!
Would you like an invitation, Bear Taffy?
I sure would, yeah.
Friends?
Dude.
Don't let friends fish by themselves.
I'm wandering around in the open multiplayer lobby, and
I
I'm just
think-
walking...
You need to leave that in order to receive this invite.
Okay, I'll go ahead and do that then.
Oh, I got a brook trout.
I didn't realize it.
Oh, a
good one.
trout.
Mathis, we don't
Okay.
do that.
Listen,
On this show,
he just
Who
did
was
Mr.
that?
Toshi.
he did the
Who was
Mr.
that that just
Toshi
did
bit
the
on
blatant
prompt.
Japanese voice?
Yeah, he did it. Yeah.
I never thought we'd hear Mr. Toshi. That's the first time.
I
It
should've
doesn't
known.
excuse Mathis, but he is playing Shenmue right now.
It is true.
Shenmue
Yo, that
1
game
and
is, like,
2.
Weirdly racist by itself.
Is it racist if it is a Japanese game that takes place
Well-
in Japan starring a
Well,
Japanese
the
person?
racist part is when they're like, "Oh, you need to talk to this person. They're
Wait, wait.
Chinese. You need to go talk to the Chinese people in the Chinese restaurant where all the Chinese people are."
Wait, can you? That's not what the voice sounds like in the game, though. Can you-
Actually, yes. I have English dubs on, and it's just terrible voice acting. So it's great.
Well, what does it sound like?
Like, well, worse than what I just said. So they're like, "Oh, you are looking for the Chinese people. They work in a Jiishi restaurant where all the other Chinese people are." I'm like, oh, all right. I guess I'm just gonna go there.
Oh,
So
here
when do we
go.
get to, crack some ice?
When everybody has gotten to $200, we can try some ice fishing.
I'm at 200.
You might need.
I'm at 200.
You just keep going for a little while because first off, Bear needs to get to 200, and secondarily,
Weed honker.
that is a lead honker.
Weed
Fair enough.
honker?
It's the weed honker.
Oh, I thought by crack some ice, he was talking about cracking some natty ice. and getting
No.
some
Hell
drunk out there
yeah.
on the pond.
Absolutely,
Party like
yeah.
it's 2002. I don't know. Is that when Natty Ice was popular in college?
Austin
still
wasn't even
popular.
born then, Matt.
Probably.
Now it's popular with people who were born in 2002.
Right. Okay. Gotcha.
Oh, Big Daddy Honker. He sees the lure.
Alert.
It's not nearly as good as the previous honker, but
Hey, chat. People that are in college right now.
Yeah, what do you drink illegally?
Yeah. What's the drinking scene? What are the kegs in the frat parties now?
I
Right.
mean, it's whatever's cheapest, right?
That's what I imagine,
Yeah.
right?
Water. Yeah, of
God,
course.
Natty.
Well, yeah, water, of course.
Well, we have we put out some nachos and
A little bit of water.
maybe if we're feeling fancy, we put out some Coca-Cola. Get a little
Good answer,
get a
Chad.
little weird.
Keep your
There.
head screwed on straight.
Their waifus wouldn't like it if they. Drank.
Oh,
Oh, got him!
You drink Blue Moon? Where do you go? Harvard?
Blue Moon with an orange slice?
I had a friend like that in college. We'd all be
I was
drinking.
that friend.
Were you?
Oh, yeah.
I don't think so. This guy sucked even more than you did. We'd always be like, we had like the cheapest beer that money could buy, and he would show up with the one that was one tier higher.
Right.
Instead of
Yeah,
$1, it was
yeah,
like
yeah,
$1.30 and tasted exactly the same. Is the
When
same
did you all have your first drink?
I was 17.
And what was it?
Like to get drunk?
No, just like your first alcoholic beverage of your own accord, not like mom let you have a sip of wine or something.
Oh.
Like, what was your first drink and what was it, if you remember?
I was 17, and it
Okay.
was my first week of being in the dorms in college. And
Mm-hmm.
I went to this dorm room for this dude who was like the son of a Jordanian like oil executive. And he had all of like the alcohol you would expect a 17-year-old spoiled kid to have. He's like, I got Goldschlager and Disaronno Amaretto and like Sourpuss. And I was like, sure, I'll have a Dr. Pepper and Amaretto, please. Very sophisticated drink for a sophisticated man. And
Well, similarly, I had a very sophisticated drink. I drank a 40 of Colt 45 at 14. Yeah,
wow.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
it's a good time.
I think I was 17
Is
as
it-
well, and it was just whatever was available at the beer pong table.
Isn't Colt 45 thick?
TH
What does that
no
mean?
CC.
Not sure what that means.
Like it's like drinking syrup.
No, what?
God, gross.
What's
It's,
that?
it is
That's the
kind
molasses
of,
beer you
Isn't it
have?
malt liquor?
it
Yeah,
is.
it's malt liquor, yeah.
It's very sweet, I would say, but it's not.
It's
Well, I
very
mean,
gross.
I wouldn't even call it sweet. I would call it like, I don't know what to say. Like,
Savory?
Tastes like piss. It
Yeah,
tastes
it's like-
battery acid.
it's like something's wrong. It's like they dissolved a candy bar in it, but it doesn't taste like sugar. It just tastes like
Yeah.
something went wrong. Oh, that's a
Yeah,
honker.
it's disgusting.
I was 20 years old, and my friend was like,
"Oh, bitch."
"Yeah," my friend was like, "You're not waiting till you're 21, so come over and we'll have a drink." And it was a shot of Everclear.
Oh my god!
Yep,
That's
was
a
wild.
terrible start.
He made me
Oh.
practice shots with Kool-Aid and water first.
You're not supposed to
That'll
even...
warm you up.
You
yeah.
don't take
Yeah, he's
shots
like,
of
"Just go-"
Everclear. Like, it strips the mucus lining of your throat because it's
He was like,
99%
"Don't-
alcohol or something.
Don't think about it, just swallow, which is great life advice for those out there who just.
Man, this...
And so
He's
he
right.
made me practice. He made me practice, and then we finally got to the shot, and as the minute it touched my tongue, it sat in my mouth, and I just put it in, and it just sat there for like a good 20 seconds before I was finally able to just down it, and it just burned the entire time. I wanted to vomit.
Yeah, it
Yeah, that's
extremely
awesome.
sucks.
Yeah, that's
I
a
was
terrible idea.
24.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Mormon.
Please
Right.
tell me it was not with David.
No.
Because that was that would be
a
a
magical night.
extremely rude awakening.
Oh, David. No, that was probably like the 7th or 8th time that I'd been drinking, so he was fine in that regard. That was the first time I got a hangover, though, and I thought I had been poisoned or something.
That's
Who's
right.
David?
yeah.
Context. Who's David?
Oh,
A
David.
good buddy.
Yeah, he's a friend of ours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does he have a name?
Yeah,
He's
his name's
somebody that
David.
I
Believe
pay
it's
him to
David.
be my friend.
Dude.
No,
when
but
I
does
was
he have
younger-
an internet name?
David.
D-Mart.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I was 24. It was, it was a deliberate thing to stay sober up till that point. But then we just went to a party with some buds, and I got drunk off 2 beers. And that really hasn't changed, to be honest. I'm still quite a bit of a lightweight when it comes to alcohol.
It was so weird. The first time I drank the most I still have ever had in one night, and I've never been able to match it.
What could you do more of? Shots or nugs?
Nugs, 100%.
Yeah, that's still nugs. That's an easy one.
I mean, dude, 19 shots is
That's
a
a
lot
lot.
of shots.
That's
that's a
that's
lot.
how you die.
That's a potentially lethal amount of shots.
That's how you get alcohol poisoning.
Yo, I caught my honkers for the day. I'm gonna jet, but
Fair.
the
Rip.
pleasure was all mine. Thank
Oh,
you for
thanks.
the forced
Thanks for being
invitation.
here.
It was
Wait,
good to
wait,
play
Dan.
games with you again, Dan.
Dan,
Yeah,
before
yeah.
you go, you didn't tell us when you had your first alcohol.
Hey, I'll see you guys next
Yeah.
time. Check out my new podcast on iTunes later.
It's probably last packs.
Dude, am I when I was younger,
Level 4.
never got hangovers. Never.
Mm.
Oh yeah, I
Is
still
that
don't.
the same for you guys? Oh, okay. Yeah, see, I get hangovers every time I drink. And it's awful.
My drinking effects are of the same night when I vomit everywhere. That's what happens.
Good times. I've only been hungover twice.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, I don't drink. I don't like drinking, and I learned very quickly I hate being drunk. So
It
sounds
think
like
you
you're
kind
doing
of
it
just
wrong.
had like I'm realizing you had just the worst possible exposure to alcohol imaginable.
Yeah, your
Yeah.
first experience, I think, is
I
tainted.
mean,
bad.
Bear, you know him. It's Scott's
Oh
fault.
yeah, I actually assumed it was Scott.
Yeah, it was Scott's fault, 100%.
Honestly, like hearing your guys' story makes me feel like I was an alcoholic for a period of time, to be
well,
honest with
I
you.
mean,
Well, the first step is acceptance.
I definitely never got drunk at the age of 14.
Yeah, I'm with you there.
That's pretty normal, actually.
In New York City, probably.
I wouldn't say that 14 is abnormal, but I do think it's younger than average.
Yeah. Might have been 13.
Then, you know,
Maybe, possibly 12.
how many fish do you guys think you could recognize just on looking at the fish?
Like, maybe 2.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
the baseline is actually probably like 10. You're gonna recognize a swordfish.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
Yeah, you're right.
Fish.
You're gonna recognize those huge ocean sunfish and like a puffer
Yeah.
fish, the
Trout,
anglerfish.
salmon.
Well,
Oh, I see.
I think you could.
Or, like, yeah.
catfish.
I could
you're gonna
probably
recognize.
notice it
Clownfish,
as
Nemo.
Sturgeon. Yeah. But I don't know, man.
I guess how many freshwater fish do you think you could recommend?
I don't even know if I could tell you if a fish was freshwater or saltwater.
Yeah, out of the fish that you named, I don't know.
I assume larger fish are saltwater fish.
Yeah, swordfish is a saltwater.
Yeah,
fish,
100.
right?
Nobody's
Yeah,
catching swordfish in their like the pond behind their house.
That'd be pretty dope, though.
Man, if we got a swordfish here, that'd be pretty sweet.
Dude, you can catch fish over 100 kilograms in this game. So
What?
like
you
there's
gotta net them though,
yeah,
right?
You have
well,
to be the
yeah.
Hulk?
Not in this lake as well, but like you can some of the lakes, there's like maybe 11 or 12 lakes in the game. But,
You guys ever eat swordfish?
I have eaten
Yeah,
it
swordfish
once.
is
Yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
I love sword.
it's an endangered species, so like hush hush.
Oh, that makes it tastier. Yeah.
Oh my god, these honkers are coming out of nowhere, dude.
Man, you've been admitting to a lot of crimes on today's episode.
It's not a crime. It was served at a restaurant in Asia.
Well, like your crimes, I guess.
Maybe that's what dark tourism's all about.
I
Black
get it.
Mirror.
But like I saw it on the menu, and it was like, you know, Chilean swordfish, and I was like, that sounds delicious. And then I ate it,
Yeah.
and I was like, that was delicious. And then I went home and I Wikipedia'd it, and I was like, there's like,
Shocking.
you know, 11,000 of these left on planet Earth.
Gee,
Oh, you're right. I was thinking of sea bass, Chilean sea bass.
Chilean sea bass.
Yeah, we don't know shit about fish.
Yeah.
I heard
Yeah.
this was a free for all,
Crendor.
That's good.
and I can't put down a good fishing
Hell yeah.
conversation.
Do
Well, you gotta
you-
go.
I had a sea
Are you a
bass
big
story.
fisher, Crendor?
Well, I had a sea bass story, and I had to tell it.
Okay.
All right.
Ooh,
So,
okay.
Yeah.
At PAX East. I don't even know if Mathis was there. I don't think he was, but I remember we hung out with Mathis at some point. Either
That's
way,
how you know you were
that's-
bored.
Yeah, true. So we went to, you know, that really old fishing seafood restaurant? What's it called?
Legal.
I'm pretty sure I was
seafoods.
with you on this.
Mm.
Maybe you were. It was what's that old one? It's like
Yeah, Union Oyster
from-
House.
yeah, that's the
Yeah.
one. So we had this waitress, and I was like, I'll have the sea bass, and she's like, all right, one sea bass. And I was like, what?
She walked
yeah.
away.
Yeah,
And
then
we just
she-
looked at
oh, you
each
were
other
there,
like,
yeah.
Yeah,
And
we're
I
just
think
like, was
somebody
that, are
else
we
got
wrong?
it. So she's like, yeah, 2 sea bass. And we were like, oh, maybe she just said it wrong. And then she came back and she's like, here's your base. And then I was confused if I was the one who was wrong.
Oh, it's definitely bass.
She's
Yeah.
got to be fucking with you, right?
No, she just seemed kind of stupid.
Wow.
that's like. There's no way
She
she's
seemed
not
like a
fucking with
nice
you.
lady.
Oh
I don't
yeah,
think-
nice as heck.
You should have, for a tip, written down it's pronounced bass.
But don't
Shit, but-
don't do it phonetically. Just write out the word.
Yeah, write the word again. She's like, I know.
I think that was like the manager of the restaurant pulling like a wimp low on her, like teaching her wrong on purpose just to fuck with people.
What is a wimp low?
That's a Kung Pao reference. Can I explain why I hate Ryan real quick?
Oh, please.
Yeah.
It's on Tuesday, Dan says, caught a honker, and Ryan goes, don't say that.
Yeah.
Wednesday, NLSS, caught the biggest honker.
Dan doesn't know what I'm saying, and as a result, it can't hurt him.
The problem when you have Twitch chat is that everybody in chat, like, there's always one guy who's like, I do this for a living and I've done it for like 55 years.
Yeah.
Your audience is a little
I'm
older
84.
than mine.
A little bit. I mean, I've got some like 50-year-olds in my chat because I asked them their age.
Yeah. You have to be at least 13 to use Twitch, too. So, like,
Yeah.
Minimum, bare minimum.
And to drink, apparently. Hey, Critter, when was the first drink you had?
I didn't drink till I was 22.
Why,
How do you
am
feel
I
about that,
just
Rob?
a piece of shit? Like,
Rob,
I just-
Rob.
everybody else is drinking like past the age of requirement, and I'm like over here,
requirement.
yeah, you're required to drink. You know.
We get it, Rob. You're New York.
That word alone says a lot.
Right. Yeah, that's a fair point.
Well, I played WoW when I was 14, so I didn't like go to a party.
That makes sense.
I joined a party and went to Black Rock Spot.
In fairness, I did too, but I never told anyone about playing video games.
That's wise.
Yeah.
I immediately learned how much older Crendor is than I am because I was like, oh, I played WoW when I was 14 too. I went to Ulduar though.
Oh.
Black Rock.
I
get it.
I don't know what that means.
Means I'm younger by a factor of 3 expansions.
Yeah, I turned 29 this year, so I got one more year of 20s.
That's always fun.
Yeah.
I turned 30 this year.
Oof.
Wow.
Congrats.
Old ass man.
It's very slightly different than 29.
That's true.
I'm
When you
20
hit like
something.
a new number, that's like a big thing. That's like when you have a midlife crisis.
I don't think 30 though. I think midlife crisis is like 50 now, because we're gonna live to be 100 at least.
Yeah, I was gonna say 30. I'd be very lucky if 30 is midlife for me.
No, there's still time, Robert.
I mean, I don't know. I got my gallbladder out this year, and I got my toenails removed.
You got your toenails removed?
Remove?
Yeah.
I wasn't ready for the
I
second.
mean, they're growing back.
Why did you have to get
Why?
your toenails removed? Or
All right. So let me tell you a story. I had my shoes a little too big, and so I think they would push my toenails back when I'd walk, and I would just
Okay.
go walking like every day. And then they started getting inflamed around the nail bed, like the bottom of the nail. And I was like, all right. So I went to the doctor, like, oh, soak them in Epsom salts. So I'm like, all right, I'll do that. So I would soak them in Epsom salts. Newsflash, it didn't do anything. So they got infected, and then that got really bad because then they got swollen. They got irritated. It was really bad. And then went to a foot doctor, and he's like, yep, we're going to have to take those toenails off. And
you didn't soak them in Epsom salts, did you?
so I asked him, I was like, well, is it going to be painful? And he's like, oh, no. And I was like, is it worse to get in a catheter? Because I had to get a catheter when I got my gallbladder out. Another fun story, if you want to hear that one after. But he's like, no, I've had one of those. It's better than that. He was right. It wasn't too bad. He just numbs the toe, and then they just, rip them off, wrap you up, and you wait.
Oh God.
They
You don't
numbed
even
the
feel
toe.
anything.
They numbed the toe.
You don't feel
less,
anything.
Yeah, it's less about the pain, but like just the visual of your
Well,
toenail.
the other thing is, I was thinking about like you touched to the spot where the nail was after, right?
Yeah.
How did that feel?
It's kind of weird. Well, you had to like take a shower. There's still like part of the nail growing back, so it's like a fourth of the nail, and so the rest of it's like not covered. So you gotta like, when the water hits it, it's kind of like woo, like makes you jump a little bit.
Well, that skin has never felt sensation.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. So now it doesn't. I don't even feel it at all. Like the nail's halfway grown back, but like it kind of looks a little weird, and then I don't know. I don't know how it works. It just
How long does it take for it to fully grow back?
Like 7 months.
Wow.
Yeah, but I mean, I can walk, I can exercise, like I can press on it right now. I'm pressing it.
No,
Doesn't even
no,
hurt.
Please stop.
Don't.
Anyway, now to the catheter story. So I had to get a catheter because when I got my gallbladder out, they're like, all right, just pee, and I couldn't pee, and apparently that's pretty important. And so they're like, just go home, and you'll be fine. So I went home and I tried to pee, and I couldn't pee. I was not fine. So I was like, all right, well, I had to go back to the ER, and then they're like, we're gonna have to put a catheter in. So this nurse is just like, you ever had one of these? I'm like, no. And she's like, all right, breathe in. And they,
That's never a good sign.
they just, they shove it up there.
Oh boy, yeah, I don't like that at all.
So it's great to, not have to pee anymore because your bladder's released, but like you got a tube up there. So then for like a day and a half, I'd carry around your pee bag, but it makes you realize how much you actually urinate. Like it's constantly just pumping out urine.
Yeah. Well, that
crazy.
sounds awful.
Well, then they got to pull it out.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I
You were worried about my, alcohol story.
it's kind of like, all right, I compared it to getting a Band-Aid ripped off, but in your ding dong.
Yeah. I don't like that at all.
It's just like that. It's really not fun.
Yeah, that sounds real bad, honestly.
Yeah. So that's been my year so far.
That's been great.
All
man.
right.
Congrats.
So
Yeah.
chat, if you want advice, don't get older. It
Right,
sucks.
pretty much.
Yeah. So I never actually watched The Sopranos, and I started watching it like a couple days ago. I gotta say, They speak real funny in that show.
Now you understand why we laugh at you.
Well, you gotta understand. Like I said before, like my entire family does speak like that, but that's like a little over the top. They come in the kitchen and be like, hey, Barbara, where's the gabagool? The fuck is a gabagool? That's not a thing. That doesn't exist, Italian people. So
Are you
come on.
sure?
I think they're talking about capricola. I'm pretty sure. As
Gabagola.
gabagool.
Yeah.
Gabagool. This is a gabagool.
I'm mad.
What's up, Corey?
Hello.
Corey's been on the lake for like 10 minutes, by the way.
Hanging out.
Oh, really? Why is he not in the call?
Oh, he is now.
Yeah.
I'm talking.
Oh. Hey,
I said I was
Corey.
gonna go pee and I cast the line out again. God damn
I
it!
caught a honker, but I don't know how to reel in, man.
Hey,
Left
Corey,
mouse button.
What I
What's
would
up?
like to know is,
Yeah.
where'd you put the fucking gabagool?
Corey's not Italian.
I think it's in my Italian hoagie.
Hoagies are good.
Corey's from a
Gabagool.
different part of the world.
Did they say gabagool for? I've heard capacol.
Yeah.
Little gabagool.
This
Yeah, my family does say sausage and
What does that mean?
mozzarella. Sausage.
They say sausage.
Sausage, yeah.
Sauce.
Yeah, get a couple of sausage, put them in the.
Ah, when you
put
say
them
it
in the
like that.
Yeah.
Can I ask Rob a question?
Yeah.
Hit me.
Why is pasta fagioli spelled the way it is?
I don't know.
Can I ask
I mean, you're
Corey a
Italian,
question?
though.
What is pasta fagioli?
It's like a soup pasta.
Soup pasta?
Yeah.
That sounds terrible.
It's a
Like
liquid noodle?
Fagiole.
Yeah. It's spelled not great.
What the heck happened to my honker?
You
My-
squeezed it too much.
What? Oh, I got him. He just he became part of the ground temporarily.
Why are these frogs freaking out?
What did you get? Oh my god, 10?
It's a big boy.
Mamma mia.
That's massive.
Is that a Rob joke?
No, he got a 10.29 kilogram hog that he's squeezing.
Hog.
Look
Oh, I'm-
size of this honker.
I hate this honker thing.
Greatest honker of all time.
Oh, am I gonna get him? Aw. I thought it was a honker. It's real
Do I
life.
want the level 1 or the level 3?
It's like real life.
You probably cannot afford the level 3 because you're probably a level 0.
You want the Kubat E76
All right.
Boba Fett's gun.
It's like real life. When I grab my honker and I expect it's gonna be a big one.
And I'm disappointed.
Yeah.
This is
With a big
why-
honker.
I've unfollowed Mathis on Twitter.
That's very
What?
sensible.
My father
It's true.
died.
Pardon me.
Or whatever the
Don't-
title of his video
listen,
was.
homie.
It was like, my
Don't
dad
hate the
died.
player, hate the game.
He's like, my
The
dad. I was like,
algorithm.
oh no. Then I was like, oh, it's just a fucking video.
Hell yeah, dude.
Did you really call a video "My Father Died"?
Hell yeah, I did. Of
Christ.
course I did.
Ugh.
I typed it in chat,
on my shit.
making fun of Mathis, and chat was like, Corey, oh no.
Yeah, Mathis actually owns BuzzFeed now.
I do.
Oh yeah, and Krendor. I had my toenail ripped off last year.
Oh shit, dude.
You guys gotta stop.
Why did you need it off?
Yeah, what did you do?
So a long time ago, I
Galaxy far, far away.
injured my toe. Like I was kicking a soccer ball, and instead I kicked a metal grate under the soccer
Oh.
ball
Ooh.
and separated my toenail from my
Oh.
toe.
Oh my god.
Never been right since.
Oh.
So
You could say that
it
again.
just didn't. Yeah, it didn't grow back right. And then like I went to the doctor, like, oh, that's because you have a damaged nail matrix, and
Oh,
probably,
Nail
Jesus.
Matrix!
it's probably fucked for the rest of your life. I was like, oh, cool. They're like, we
That's
recommend ripping it off. I was like, okay, that sounds
Wait, so-
fine.
Is that just not going to come back?
Yeah.
No. So they took it off, and it's why is my guy turned around looking backwards? It's growing back, but I fainted when they gave me the notification.
Ugh.
I have
Oh
a
my
little bit of a needle phobia,
Mm,
Hmm.
really?
and yeah, so like I get like Like I go into shock real fast.
Mm.
I feel
I
like a
didn't know
panic
people
attack.
actually fainted. I thought that was just in cartoons.
Dude, it's so weird because like I told her, I'm like, I got this thing with needles, and like just be prepared. And like she gave me the lidocaine or whatever it is to numb my toe,
Yeah.
and which is extremely painful, by the way. Like getting
Yeah,
a
it
needle,
is actually pretty painful.
getting a needle in your toe sucks.
They do it
Yeah,
twice.
it sounds awful.
Yeah, getting a needle anywhere like small is just not.
Yeah,
good.
it's real
Yeah.
bad. And then they put like a lot of fluid in, right? So it's
Yeah.
like swells too.
Dude, I had to get
But,
a shot in my ass one time.
By choice.
Was it a
But-
honker?
Dude, I used to the doctor I used to go to like made needles so easy because what she would do is
On my pay.
Dude, so what she would do is she would just like pinch your skin and kind of like
Oh,
wiggle
yeah,
it, wiggle it a little bit, and it would just numb it out and put the needle in. Wouldn't even notice.
But yeah, anyway, so she injected my toe, went numb, whatever, and I'm sitting there and I'm like on my phone, trying to distract myself,
13.83.
and then I just feel my
That's
blood
insane.
pressure tank. That's huge.
That's enormous.
So like the thing where people it fears of like blood too.
Maybe I don't know. All I know is I was looking at Twitter and I was like, I don't feel so hot. And she's like, oh yeah, you look kind of pale. And then next thing I know, I'm sleeping. And I had like you have like wild dreams.
Mm.
Wait, so when you faint, you have wild dreams?
I have every time I've fainted,
Really?
I've had like immediate dream.
What happened in the dream?
I don't remember because all I remember was Corey.
Did you go towards the light?
Wake up!
Does it
And
sound
then,
like
like-
the kid from Temple of Doom is waking you up?
Yeah.
Dr. Jones.
It's a second Mr. Toshi.
Not a short round. Very different from
Is it though? Isn't it like the same kid?
as Mr. Toshi.
No, in the Goonies.
Oh, I don't know.
Dude, the lady that gave me the ass shot debated me. I was so mad.
Crazy.
Wait.
AC's working again.
Why did she just like randomly give you the ass shot?
Well, no, she put the needle in, and I was like, oh, was that it? Like she put it in, and she kind of just waited, and then she's like, are you ready? And I was like, wait, what do you mean ready? You didn't do it already? And then she fucking hits the hammer, and it was like a rash shot or something. So it was
She hit
a
you with the
big
hammer?
like amount of like allergy medication or some shit, and it just felt like someone was shoving liquid into an ass cheek. It was the worst.
That's like
feeling.
literally what a shot is, right?
Yeah, that is. Yeah.
But it was so much.
Man, that was
Never
It
had
filled
that
up
much
with
in my
liquid.
ass before.
such a
Stop.
that was a special one.
Yeah. So, how's you guys' weekends?
You know what? I forgot that we're doing a show right now.
Yeah.
It's like Wednesday though.
Yeah, we're like
Yeah.
halfway
Oh!
through.
It's
Yeah.
like the furthest away from the weekend.
Okay.
How
small, but whatever.
is your upcoming weekend?
I mean, it should be good. Oh my God, the honkers! Kate has a concert
Oh, okay.
that we're going to go to, and my friend David Miyazaki, who we talked about earlier, is coming to town.
Oh, that's right. He's gonna be here.
He's gonna be here for a bit, and that's cool. And then PAX is like a week after that.
Oh yeah.
It's
I
pretty
forgot about
crazy.
that. Yeah.
The
It is
one
crazy.
convention of the year Mathis doesn't go to, aka the best convention of the year.
Yeah.
Come on, PAX East is great.
Yeah, if you like snow.
It was very cold last time.
Dude, go to TwitchCon.
4.59.
Ooh.
I feel the same about TwitchCon.
Yeah.
TwitchCon's
You just hate
kinda...
your friends.
I'd like to hang out with people, but like, what do you do with fishing?
What are you doing at PAX East?
I have a good time.
Wait in line for
Oh, I
bunk
saw
loads.
2 games, one of which won't come out for the next 8 years. Look, I don't mind people being like, I don't really want to go to TwitchCon. I just don't like, they're like, I don't want to go to TwitchCon, but PAX is the place to be.
Well, I mean,
I feel
it
like
does help Yeah, go ahead.
Go.
Well, I was
What
just
is
gonna
this
say
trash?
it is nice that PAX East is like, you know, a couple hours in a bus for
I
me.
feel that.
So
That's reasonable.
Yeah, that's why at PAX West I feel like I have to go to. I'd go to TwitchCon, but I don't really want to pay to go to both.
Yeah.
What even happens at TwitchCon? Is it just people stream games and sign autographs?
It's just there's some games that are there. They're showing like Devolver was there and they had like a stage and there's some tournaments that are there and meet and greets and stuff. I'm gonna be honest, the convention itself is a bit slow, but like, who the fuck goes to a convention for the convention?
It's a lot of people.
Most people.
Right,
Most
yeah,
people.
probably.
I can think of a few
You're-
communities
you're-
that
You're
go to
thinking
the
from
actual-
convention.
Shenanigans. That is not true.
Can I act an invite?
Oh yeah, absolutely. You just better hope I don't get a honker on the line.
I'm gonna be honest. One thing about TwitchCon that
Yeah.
I was very surprised at. Guess who threw the best party, in my opinion?
Nvidia.
PUBG.
Yeah.
They had the best party, dude.
Did
They
they?
got a lot of money.
It was
There's a lot of alcohol?
it was smart. It was chill. There weren't that many people, but there were enough for the party to be a party.
Right.
Because like the thing about TwitchCon is a bunch of nerds hanging out that don't know how to
Speak
party.
for yourself, nerd.
I mean, but like it was the perfect amount of people. It was free food, free drinks. Beautiful.
Tiny little baby fish.
They were really not free drinks. Those drinks were subsidized by the PUBG player base.
They should have done it like loot box style and buy a drink, but it's in a loot box and
Oh.
it's like a 50-50 shot if you're getting like alcohol or
Yeah.
Poison.
natty ice.
Right. Yeah. I
Yeah,
want to
Natty
go
Ice.
to a good nerd party, like one where it has like like Mario Kart 64 and people are like jumping off for roofs into pools and stuff. Just a mix of both worlds.
Yeah.
Fake honker.
Oh,
Yeah, they
Before.
so often. Like I will say, the Twitch party at PAX East last year was really good. There was loud areas, but it was mostly not loud. And they had free pretzels. That was pretty cool.
always
That's
good.
nice. Yeah. The
I
fried shrimp at 2 Twitch parties ago was pretty nice.
What?
Have they said what the Twitch party at TwitchCon is going to be this year? Because the Twitch party at TwitchCon last year was shitty because it wasn't a party. It
Wrenches.
was just
Don't listen.
it was literally just like, hey, it's Fright Night at the boardwalk. Or
Oh
whatever.
yeah, that sounds cool.
That sounds
But
good.
it was just it wasn't. It was that's exactly what it was.
Was it
And,
too
like,
spooky for you?
Well, yeah, I didn't go to the haunted
Got
house,
him.
but there were too many people as well. Like,
Mm.
and like all the food was like a concession price. It was like $20
Oh,
for like
yeah.
a burger. It was
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the last
Open-
Twitch party I went to, it was the one where they had they give you like 2 free drink tickets, and the line is
Oh, yeah.
40 hours long.
I
It's
think
just
they
like,
mostly have stopped doing that.
thank God.
The downside is
it's,
that not everybody gets invited anymore. No offense.
Yeah,
to
what the
me.
fuck?
Yeah.
I'm okay.
Well,
I've been to my fair
Have a
share
couple
of Twitch.
kegs,
I've
Yeah,
been to
but,
my
like-
fair share of Twitch parties. Corey, it's your turn.
Who do I go with?
You'll meet other partners there, and
I
then they'll be
expected-
like, "Oh, so what's your average viewer count?" And you'll be like, "Wow," and they'll be like, "What? We should work together."
Yep.
Dude, I remember the last Twitch party I went to. I just saw this guy's business cards just thrown all over the ground.
Oh no!
He gave up.
Business cards, I think, for me lasted like to 2012 to 2013. and I just-
Yeah.
Nope. Never mind.
Yeah. Anyone who gave me a business card is like I looked at. I'm like,
It's a little. That's not what
I've
we
got
do
a
anymore.
collection of business cards. It's in my room somewhere.
I'm not.
Shouldn't-
I'm not
I
gonna
should
call
bring
you.
my business cards then.
I think I still have yours, Ryan, from when we met, and it had like your subscriber count on it.
Yeah.
He has it framed.
Yep. I
He looks back at it now because he's got more subs. He's like,
Yeah. Ooh, what? I caught a 14 kilogram
Oh,
honker
Oh my god.
in a
Ah,
millisecond. Literally, I was reeling my
that's what I've been
hookup.
doing.
I reeled
Yeah.
my hookup, and it was like hump 14 kilograms.
Dude, instead of going to a convention, we should just find a neutral location in like
That
Kansas.
is
Oh, I
what
didn't even notice
Justin has been saying
This-
forever, and that's what Bear was saying forever.
Yeah, let's just
Go
go to
camping?
Kansas. Go
Okay.
meet up in Kansas. Bring a couple of kegs of natty ice, and just
fishing with your
go
viewers.
crazy. Yeah.
I don't want to do that. Is the thing. I don't really
hunting, like,
want to go to like a rural
Kansas
ranger.
chupacabra.
Yeah, I don't really want to do that either. But we could go to a big city.
What if it was in BC?
I still don't want to do a. I'll do like a 4-person rager. That's fine.
Yeah,
That's not really a rager. That's just kind of like.
that's true. The convention kind of facilitates the whole thing, right?
Yeah.
It does, yeah. Yeah.
School of hard honks.
Ice fishing.
I was trying to think of a joke, but
Ice
Might
fishing
be
seems like it'd be just
offensive.
miserable to do.
ice fishing.
Yeah.
Well, usually you build like a little cabin over
Yeah.
it, and then like
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. True.
and you just eat like foie gras and drink beer.
Yeah, I
and
was
then-
pretty sure you just get like extremely trashed.
Is it just an excuse to get drunk on the
I
lake?
think so.
Isn't
Pretty
that what like most masculine hobbies are? Like,
You might be right.
Get away from
To be honest,
drink and talk about tits and sports.
I mean, that sounds pretty fun, to be honest.
I'm not saying I would dislike it. I'm...
Kate says she wants to do it, so now you got to do it.
Dude,
Oh, no,
Kate
I'm not out.
has never been fishing in her life, and for her first fishing experience, she wants to go ice fishing. And I'm like,
Great.
it's gonna be so cold, and
Yeah.
like ice fishing's kind of boring. You just sit there with
Yeah.
like your rod in the hole. Like,
But is
well, I mean, like I know it's like a double
Yeah.
entendre, but simultaneously, like you could do some like lake fishing's fun. You fish for like 45 minutes, and then you go, they're not biting here, and you're on a friggin' speedboat, and you go, "Vroom," and that part's cool.
is Kate all right with talking about tits and sports?
Yeah, probably like a little too much, to be honest.
Yeah.
She's all that. Well, never
Pardon me?
mind. No, no.
I can say it about my wife.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can't.
That's why I didn't.
Corey, you know who it is. Some guy in your chat last night. He asked me like 5 times if Kate and I had consummated our marriage.
Oh.
And every time I never answered him because I was just like, that's weird. And he's like,
Yeah.
yeah, but have you? And I'm like,
Wait, you say I know who it is. Was it Wolf?
no. It was,
Was it Dan?
no, it was like Squid Wizard, Squidizard.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I didn't know he
There's
was that guy.
always a weird person in chat. Like, you don't just look at chat and be like, oh, yeah, they're all weird. Like, they're just normal weird. But, like, then there's the weird one.
Yeah.
I think that's
Yeah.
my whole chat.
Yeah. Not your whole chat, but some percentage of your chat.
My
Like,
chat's good. You guys are good people.
My chat's incredibly normal.
Absolutely.
I think you just banned all the normal people so that weird is the new normal.
Good normies.
It's like the person who comments on, like, girls' Instagram things. Like, very nice picture, very nice. And they'll put hearts after. It's like, what are you doing?
Or the people who comment on porn videos. Who does
Oh,
that?
man.
You know?
He has such pretty eyes.
That's a very weird comment.
I'll like look for those and then I'll comment or I'll click on their comment and go to their profile. And it's
Oh,
always
yeah.
like really weird things, like a bunch of memes, but like they aren't memes. They're just pictures of like random like things in nature, and they're like, sometimes the hardest thing to do is forget.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay.
So, like, as weird as that is,
Oh, 4.2. Sorry.
are you on a porn site?
No, but it
And
wouldn't
then you
surprise.
click on someone's profile in the
Following.
like, I want to see the comments on this.
At what point do you become the creeper?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. It's
I think everybody would do that. That's just like a standard. Like, people want to learn about that person commenting the
Yeah.
weird thing.
Dude, if I ever get a negative or strange comment on Twitter, I click on the profile. And then
yeah.
basically what happens after
Absolutely, yeah.
that is they get like 4 tweets to convince me not to mute them. And most of the time those tweets do not do them justice.
Twitter is not a porn site, though. I think.
It depends on who you follow.
Absolutely a
Yeah.
porn site now.
Well, on one of your accounts, anyway.
You just gotta like the first like just taste test of a Twitter person.
Don't
is, do
call
they
it
have
that, please.
taste. Yeah.
Taste
yeah,
test.
that's
do they have an anime profile?
I
If
knew
so,
you were going to
need-
go there.
yeah.
You don't
and
need to go.
I
you don't
thought-
need to go to their
I
profile.
thought about stopping you, but then I was like, this is going to take a lot of heat off me.
Just don't worry about it. I have no problem.
So
I'll take the heat. That's like my role.
What's wrong with anime, Mathis?
Yeah.
Anime.
Ask Ryan.
Nope. I am out of this one. I watched an episode of My Hero Academia last week, so
That's more than I've
uh,
watched.
konnichiwa, friends.
Domo arigato.
There is so much fucking porn on the internet.
You're still on this.
majority.
honker, he's finally caught.
I wish I grew up in this era, not the era where when I did.
I think I'm
'Cause I
kinda glad
ruined my
grew
mom's
up now.
computer like 3 separate times.
Yeah.
I'm glad I grew up when I did.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I feel like having to like
I am
struggle
too.
to
I'm
find
not.
porn made me appreciate it more.
Yeah.
Oh, the
That
pop-ups,
was a
man.
weird era, man, because like the pre-Google era trying to find you go like naked.com. Who are the naked people here? Ooh.
Dude,
And then like tomorrow, you can't get to a website because there's a million pop-ups on your computer.
dial-up porn. You're
Dial
waiting,
up, great.
You're waiting for the picture to load and to see if it's naked.
Isn't that
Yeah.
an
And then,
Enrique
like-
Iglesias song? Dial up porn.
If you're really desperate like I was, 1-800 numbers and just listen to the 2-minute intro for free.
Oh,
Wait,
no.
Oh, that's bad.
Gonna
Yeah.
load this gift forever. Dial up porn.
Is Enrique Iglesias? Is
Oh
like
my fucking god! This is an American is gonna tell me how to pronounce a Mexican guy's name.
Dude, I'm not even gonna judge any of you though, because like when we used to go to my aunt and uncle's house, they had cable, and if you switched to the porno channel, I forgot what it was called, but
the porno channel.
Yeah.
no, there was like
Have
one
boner
porn
often.
channel on cable that I don't remember the name of it, but
Unscrambled or scrambled?
no, it was scrambled, so we would just watch the white noise like dongs. And,
That's a nipple.
That's a Michael
Yeah.
Keaton movie.
I think he's fucking her, maybe.
Who are you
Can't
talking to
tell.
in this scenario, by the way? Your aunt yourself?
Mostly
Right,
yourself.
yeah, just me.
Auntie,
Oh, this is a honker. You know he's a honker because he went into the weeds when I caught him.
you gotta be a higher level to buy food.
Yeah, some of the bait is restricted. They don't let you buy bread without a license because this is Europe.
Got him.
This is the
Get
world
owned.
that liberals want.
Well, you want to buy 1 kernel of corn? That'll be $7, please. Oh, you're not
I
a
get it.
sufficient level.
You're a liberal.
Can I say how much people complain about gas prices, but really it doesn't like equate to that much.
Yeah, well, like especially now, right? Like
I mean, Americans cannot
But
complain.
Yeah.
people be like, "Oh my god, the gas price went up like 5 cents. I gotta go somewhere else." It's like you're not even gonna pay that much if you just go and pay the 5 cents more.
Just buy less gas.
yeah.
Drive more efficiently.
Yeah.
Here's what I do. Never stop at a red light.
Yeah.
If I come to a red light, I turn right, and then I turn left, and then I turn right, and there you go. I've gone straight.
Yeah. Yep.
Little life hack for you.
It's always good. Yeah.
Yeah, I
You
just,
watch Rick
I just
and
put my
Morty?
foot up.
Now that's a question.
So here's what you do. You want spinner meta knowledge right here?
Please, yes.
Yeah.
When you catch the fish, you go you F all the way down to the bottom.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Then you fight him. You just sit there. You kind of tap it, keep him in the yellow and the orange. Then when he tires out, you LRRR.
Oh, yeah.
There it is. Yeah, turn into a bark. You got to. All right. Well, thanks for having me on, gents. I gotta
Oh,
go.
see you later, Mathis.
All right. See
See
you
you
later.
later, Mathis.
Guess 2
Yeah,
hours
don't sound
of-
so sad, Crunch.
2 hours of
See
fishing
you
is enough
later,
for me.
Mathis.
Yeah, I just gotta go prep. So thanks for having me on. I will see you guys later.
That's a new record.
Peace.
See ya.
See ya.
See ya. What does he mean, prep?
D&D prep.
I thought you're not supposed to be here anymore.
Well, I gotta enter the game first, man.
He's gotta go. He's gotta go comment on some porn videos.
Yeah. Beautiful.
This isn't a honker at all.
Your skin is so smooth.
This Dutch angle was incredible.
There was a meme that I saw of
Level 7.
of a porn comment on Pornhub about like the guy basically said like, hey, sorry, this is unrelated, but I just had to make an account and comment here because these are the worst made eggs I have ever seen.
Sounds like
But
commenticate.
what?
Commenticate.
Oh, okay. I don't know what that means.
He's
a
a
YouTuber.
YouTube. He makes videos about this sort of thing.
Gotcha. Yeah.
The rules of commenting on porn videos.
But anyway, if you watch the video of the man making the eggs, it's absurd. Like he puts just some eggs in a dry pan and is just scraping eggs off the pan the whole time.
Oh,
He, like,
that's
burns
not
them up.
good.
It's just awful. It's like, who makes eggs like that? Has he ever made eggs in his life?
What kind of
Stop.
eggs do you like?
I'm a fan of scrambled, to be honest with you.
Dude,
I
give me
also prefer
soft
scrambled.
eggs.
I like scrambled, but I feel like everybody likes scrambled. That's like the go-to.
But how do you like
Yeah.
your eggs scrambled? Do you like them soft or like dry?
Soft, like
Yeah,
like fluffy.
soft.
Like
yeah.
Fluffy
No,
egg.
I want them like wet.
Yeah.
I don't like
The,
that.
A wet egg.
the less
Like-
gooey an egg, no matter what kind, the better for me.
75% cooked egg. Give me that.
I like
dude,
an over easy egg.
Oh
Over
yeah,
Easy's
for
good,
sure.
Yeah.
Over
yeah.
is fried meta for sure.
I used to, but I don't like. I didn't grow out of it. I think I just one day was like, enough's enough.
Dude, I love a
I don't want any more over easy eggs. Like,
Give me a goopy egg.
Dude, I'm telling you that ever since I watched the Gordon Ramsay make the scrambled eggs,
Yeah,
Oh
dude,
yeah, I've seen
really
that.
good.
I have
They're
also
really
seen
good.
that. Yeah.
yeah,
They're very
yeah.
good, but a pain in the ass.
They are a pain.
And you're actually just like you're eating eggs and half a stick of butter.
Yeah, that's the,
Yeah.
That's
So
the
like,
beauty.
I mean, like it's delicious, but
It's
you know,
amazing.
you can't do it all the time.
Oh, I do.
It's another legitimate honker.
Have you guys ever watched Hotel Nightmares or whatever it's
Oh,
called?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
That guy's a dick.
Nick's a big fan of that.
Nick is a huge fan of
It's-
Hotel Nightmares.
Everybody's saying it, and it's literally his kitchen nightmares, but they go to a hotel, and then he spends like the other half talking about the kitchen.
Is that the one with Gordon Ramsay or the one without Gordon Ramsay?
Yeah, it's with him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
There's another one that like has this other British guy,
Oh, the
Muscle
Food Network
Brain.
one.
like a muscle brain.
Yeah. the
Oh,
Food-
I hate that
Impossible
guy.
Yeah, he's such a dickhead, right?
That- yeah,
Food
he-
Impossible.
yeah. He's like, it's a total gimmick. Like he used to be in the like MI6 or
Yeah,
something
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah,
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 and
yeah,
he's
yeah.
bringing the kind of discipline you can only get in the British Armed Forces to cuisine somehow. I hate that guy.
Yeah.
It's always
I want your eggs to stand at attention.
what?
Food,
No,
food
it's
shows have kind of
food
gone
guy.
downhill in the past like 10
Muscly
years.
food man.
Kind of suck.
Catching baby
Yeah.
bullshit.
So I watch like YouTube cooking shows now because
Like Chef John.
yeah,
Chef John's
I love
so
food.
good.
with
Chef John's
yeah.
great.
Jess
Great.
hates him because of how he speaks.
What?
Which is understandable.
and
What-
make a nice pizza pie.
Yeah, he's got a real weird.
Wait, Krendor,
Reflection.
you're probably the most well. Krendor and Corey are the most likely to know this. Do you guys like Kinoshita Yuka? She's the
Who's
Japanese woman who eats many food
Oh,
items
yeah,
in a
yeah,
single
yeah,
sitting.
What the?
I think you would like it, Krendor, because it's like just this Japanese lady who eats like maybe like 200 chicken nuggets in a
Oh my
video.
god! I think I've seen that before.
Doesn't she eat like? Doesn't she eat like?
Oh!
Doesn't she eat like a ton of like curry rice as well?
Oh, she eats just insane garbage. Like the
Yeah.
one I saw her
Holy
eat maybe
shit.
like a week ago, she ate like basically 5 double cheeseburgers, 2 patties that were huge patties, 2 pieces of cheese, and then the buns were wheels of camembert cheese. And she ate 5 of them, and the whole time she's just going, mmm. And then like in English, it's like the cheese is so gooey, it contrasts nicely with the flavor of the meat. And I'm like,
You don't taste shit.
this bitch is crazy.
What is this called? I need to look this up.
Kinoshita Yuka. Kinoshita Yuka.
Oh yeah,
Yesterday.
there it is.
Yesterday she shit a yucca.
Yuca is delicious. You guys
Oh
ever-
my god. Yeah, I like
That's what
Yuka,
it is.
okay.
It's
Oh
solid.
my god, that's a
There-
subscribe
this-
from me.
This actually reminds me of I went to Fat Burger a couple weeks ago.
Oh, dude, I've
yeah.
never been to it. The one on
There-
Broadway?
It's good. No, one near us. It was kind of like it's
Mm.
kind of like Five Guys sort of thing,
Yeah.
right? Like it's like a nicer fast food burger place.
Right,
But-
right.
I walk in, and there's just like a family there, and this dude's got like a 6-stack, and he's just
Wow.
he's just like holding it like a sandwich and eating it, and I'm like, come on, dude, like, the fuck are you doing?
I think once you get past like a double cheeseburger, you can enjoy. Once you get up to a triple, for me, that's like I'm not enjoying it anymore. I'm just doing it
Yeah.
because I think people are watching.
That becomes
I
a
want a double
challenge at that
cheeseburger
point.
and hold the lettuce.
Is that
Oh,
Bear
yeah.
Taffy?
Hey, Bear, welcome back.
Oh, welcome.
Don't be
back.
frontin', son. No seeds on the bun. We be up in this drive-through. Water for two. I got a craving for a number 9 like my shoe.
Quaven. He said Quaven.
Quaven. I didn't say Quaven.
Bear, you have missed just an incredible amount of progress.
That's well for Ryan.
Yeah, for Ryan only.
Dude, okay, so like you know Gordon Ramsay's Las Vegas burger joint.
Oh,
Burger-
yeah.
Burger.
Without it. Yeah. So like, I want to go there. I want to eat the burgers. I'm sure they're delicious because it's Gordon Ramsay. But when the burger is that big,
Yeah.
it's
too
just
large.
Not. It's.
Oh,
it's,
my
can't
friend
eat it.
lives in Vegas and he went there. He said it was okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Pretentious.
I want to go to that 50-50 place where it's the burger's half bacon and half beef.
Okay, that sounds delicious.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like,
okay,
it's
I'm
like
kinda down with
ground
that.
bacon.
Ground bacon.
Ground
Yeah, it's
bacon?
ground
I-
bacon and ground beef like mixed together. It's called like Slacks 50-50 or something like that. Oh, Slater's.
Mm.
That's it.
Oh,
So,
Slade's.
so wait, so like they mix the ground beef with the
Yeah.
ground up bacon. Oh, so it's
Yeah.
like you like a meatball basically.
But it's bacon,
Yeah.
so it's way greasier.
Right.
I can't speak for the burger restaurant, but after Champions of Fire 1, Cobalt Streak and the mythical David and I, and Cobalt Streak's fiance then, now wife, were, I think, were at the Gordon Ramsay Steakhouse, and it was legit.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it was, I mean, very expensive, but also incredibly good.
Didn't you like turn down
Mac
some
and
of the
cheese.
food?
I was
You
just
didn't
full.
eat the mac and cheese.
I was just too
Oh.
full,
Yeah,
honestly.
have the
Like
mac and
I,
cheese.
But
I'm not
at
suggesting,
Gordon
but
Ramsay's
I need to
steakhouse.
I need to defend myself. I'm not suggesting that Cobalt and his fiance broke up. I just don't know if they're married yet or they're still engaged. I want that to be clear. I wasn't throwing shade on them. I was just I'm not familiar with whether they've taken the
Had
legal
a
steps.
child out of wedlock.
Yeah, but do you think they consummated their marriage? Because
See,
I
now
can't
I'm
tell.
not willing to talk about that until tomorrow because
Also,
he'll be on the show.
Do you think
Wedlock sounds
Hafu's eaten at a Gordon Ramsay's Las Vegas place?
I
Probably.
would be
She's never cooked in
surprised
her life.
if she
can she get
hasn't.
DoorDash?
No, she goes to the casinos because she was talking about she plays poker and she like takes poor tourists for all their money because they think they're good and actually they're not.
Damn.
Dude, did she? She go to like Hearthstone tables?
Yeah, she just said some.
Turn one coin.
Could you imagine?
Order.
Watch me change this $5 chip into $1 million.
Oh, spinner meta.
Oh, we lost Corey.
Oh no.
Internet.
We lost him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's not good.
Oh well.
You know, this may-
What's your favorite
Yeah.
like fast food place? Not like, fancy
Chick-fil-A.
fast food, just like
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A is pretty good.
Speaking of Chick-fil-A, I'll order some right fucking
Oh my
now.
god, I caught a fish!
Chick-fil-A.
Congratulations, Bear.
I did it.
If we're doing like, regular run-of-the-mill fast food, it's gonna be Wendy's.
Oh yeah, Wendy's.
Wendy's is dope.
It weighs 0.68 kilograms.
I think Burger King is probably the worst.
I'm glad.
Anyone who says
Burger King's
McDonald's
disgusting,
or
man.
Burger King, I get mad at.
I agree. I think Burger King is highly bad.
It's
I'm
It
I'm
is
saying
really bad.
McDonald's is too.
I don't. Have you guys anecdotally encountered this as well? Because whenever I talk shit about Burger King, like people will be like, in Europe, Burger King is actually really good.
Yeah, they
And
do
I'm
that
like,
all the
I
time.
don't- what's the difference? What
They
happens?
do
in
it
Burger
at
King
Domino's
in
too.
Europe?
They're like, oh, European Domino's is like the best thing ever.
Dude,
I had
Jess
Domino's in
told me-
Iceland. It was just like the same.
Yeah. Dude,
Maybe they're just really
Jess has told
pretentious.
me in Pizza Hut in the UK is like a buffet. Like you sit
Oh
down.
well.
and
Used to
they
be
got,
like that
a
here.
salad bar.
You can
Was
you
it
can
really?
do that here too. They have Pizza Huts like that here.
Really? I've
Yeah,
never
it's
seen
not
that.
common, but they do exist.
It's weird because like there's no other person in Canada to vouch for this, but you have to take my word for it. In Canada, McDonald's is not considered super trashy.
Really?
I mean, the
Oh,
location
yeah,
might be
actually.
trashy, but like the food quality is like slightly above average fast food quality, I'd say.
Well,
Dude,
dude, aren't they
Cam.
prettying up the lobbies for the Canadian McDonald's as well?
Dude,
they were
it-
doing that for all the
It's
American
all
McDonald's.
electronic here, and it's like a real coffee shop sort of thing now.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest though. Like, if you had to give me a choice between like KFC, Taco Bell, Burger King, or McDonald's, I'm picking McDonald's.
Dude, I'm going T-Bell 100%.
I like
of the time.
Taco Bell.
Absolute T-Bell, yeah.
I'm going to McDonald's.
Hey,
Oh,
Ryan, can I get
hello,
another
Corey.
Invite because my computer died.
Yes. One moment. I have a honker on the line.
All right. You heard my story about McDonald's on the weekend, right?
I don't think I did actually.
The one Smile for Daddy.
No, I did not hear
Alright.
any
What?
story with this.
Daddy McDonald's. Oh my god.
We've got a story.
This
Yeah,
sounds like a
that's-
no sleep situation.
We went to North Vancouver
Mm.
to get we picked up
Winter
some
problem.
furniture off Craigslist, and then we stopped off at a Walmart McDonald's,
Oh no, I
Which-
did hear this, but
which
please
is
continue to tell.
a special place.
I didn't even know those existed.
Yeah, they're in like every Walmart.
Mine
Up
has
here.
a Subway in it over here.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's all McDonald's up here.
Mhm.
And this
Not allowed
this
to have Walmart.
particular McDonald's was in like the back of the store, and it was adjacent to the photo studio, but neither of them have a roof because they're just like right next to each other, right?
They
So you
have
can, like, see
they have the Walmart roof.
yeah. So you can just see like
Okay.
you can just see the flashes going over the top and everything, and we're eating our food and we just hear like, look at the camera, Dylan, look at the camera. Why are you looking over there, Dylan? Look, smile for daddy, smile for daddy, smile for
Jesus.
daddy, smile for daddy, and then like silence, and then why aren't you looking at the camera?
Oh my god.
What's wrong with you? And then like they were arguing over like, apparently I guess the mom promised the kid like a tablet or something, and he's like, that's not fair. You lied to me. He's like, you're not getting anything.
I thought
Way
they
to
were
fuck that one
talking
up,
to
Dylan.
like a 40-year-old woman.
And then, No, but then like we were sitting there eating, and there's another guy at a table right next to us, and all of a sudden you just hear like yelling, and then a
Oh my god.
No.
yeah, and we all like we looked at each other like, what the fuck was that? Like I'm like, I'm also picturing the entire time the photographer just like
Yeah.
monka-essing like the
Yeah.
whole time, like
Giuliani face, yeah.
oh.
But
Yeah, I don't like that. That's giving me like PTSD flashbacks to my
Yeah,
childhood,
dude.
to be honest with you.
who
Oh.
goes? And I brought this up in your chat. Who goes to like the Sears or Walmart photo
I mean
studio
that
anymore?
That guy.
that kind of family.
Yeah. yeah.
But I like they're just paying for the background. At
Yeah.
that point, they're paying for the lasers or like the bookshelf.
The lasers.
Dude,
The classic.
I think I told this story once a long time ago when me and Dennis went to Florida. We went to the Harry Potter thing at Universal.
Right. Yeah.
And
The Wizarding World of Harry Potter.
Right. And
Wait,
it's a lot of fun. It's
Did
a
you
bunch of
ride
cool
the thing that
We did,
makes you
yeah.
throw up?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
But the line to that thing was awesome. Actually.
Yeah,
but, yeah. But anyway, so we did all that, and then we were going down the diagonal land.
Diagonal.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
got it.
Right. And there was the wand store. So we go in, there's like all these different wands, and like I'm not even really a big Harry Potter fan, but I'm like, I'm gonna get a fucking wand, right? Like that's gonna be so I'm looking at wands, right? And me and Dennis are looking at her like, do we get that one? Oh, that one's $20, that one's $30. And then a dad and his son walk in front of us, and they're looking at the wand. And he's like, oh, can I have this one, Dad? And he's like, you're never gonna play with it. You're not gonna use it. Like, why would I even pay for that? And then me and Dennis are there like, I mean, he's right. I'm not gonna play with it. I'm not really gonna.
He's got a
You get
point.
dadded by
yeah.
someone
I'm not
else's
gonna-
dad?
I'm not gonna use it. And then we didn't buy one. We didn't buy any.
Wow.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got
that's-
proximity dad yells.
I got proximity dad.
This is so redeeming for me because I was like, are they going to talk
They have
about
any
how this
honkers?
guy's a bad dad? Because I think that's how I would react.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you guys were like, then we made the fiscally responsible choice.
Well, I mean, also it is kind of a dick move on Dad's part, to be honest with you. But
I mean, yeah, he can be a little nicer about it, but at the same time, I don't disagree.
This is going to be your third wand.
Yeah,
Never
yeah,
touch
you
your
don't know
other
the
wand.
context exactly. What if he's been ditching toys since he like started being old enough to
paid
be interested in stuff?
60 bucks to go into the amusement park,
Right.
20 bucks each for the fast passes, 30 bucks each for lunch, and then he wants to buy a
Yeah.
$20 piece of plastic.
But dude, if I was bringing my kids
What
to
the fuck?
Disney World, I'm not gonna be like, well, that lollipop is $4 and this one's $6, so we're gonna get the $4. Like,
Yeah, but you're a fun
You're going
parent.
to Disney World. Well, yeah.
You're a fun parent.
Every
You're not a
time I go
frugal
in your
parent.
room, Johnny. Every time I go in your room, there's just a bunch of sad toys staring at me in the corner. No more.
Are you talking about Andy from the Toy Story franchise?
From the Home Alone franchise.
What's the kid's name in Home Alone?
Kevin.
Kevin
Yeah,
McAllister.
Kevin McAllister.
Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah,
Dude,
Macaulay
you know
Culkin.
Macaulay Culkin? He's like dating that Brenda song from The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, isn't he? I heard about that.
Hollywood is weird.
You know what? Good for them. I
Yeah.
hope they're happy.
It's Holly weird.
Who's Holly?
Who's Holly?
Yeah, Spinner.
Dude, this game has made me want to eat fish tonight. Like, I want to get some fish.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna eat some rice.
Just rice?
Dude, rice and fish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Classic
Fish is
combo.
pretty good.
Maybe
Yeah.
some kimchi.
You're getting Korean
Wanna
food.
get some-
No, I have kimchi in the fridge.
Well, you're
Oh,
eating.
that's always good.
It's Korean though.
Yeah, you're right.
How do you?
Jess made some kimchi today. Actually,
That seems insane.
no, it's actually not that hard. It's just like a.
Oh,
brine
is it?
and
Because I'm
cabbage.
pretty sure that Korean monks buried it in a fucking pot with a bunch of spices and let it sit there for 6 months.
Well, you know, if you just have some gochujang and some salt and water, you're good to go. Modern era, so.
Lad.
Been going to those Korean supermarkets a lot.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Dude, I am shocked at the existence of these kimchi fridges.
Yeah,
Kimchi fridge.
a lot.
just
They
like
have
those-
like fridges, and like
Yeah.
Alice was like, this is a kimchi fridge." It's like, it's just a fridge, come on. And then you open it up,
It's all kimchi.
and it's just like, no, there's just bins inside.
Yeah,
like,
it's where you put the
Tupperware.
kimchi.
And
Oh my
I was
God.
like, wait, in Vancouver, where do people put these fucking things?
Have
Well,
you,
they put it in
it-
their house in Port Moody.
Like,
In your Korean supermarkets, do they have a bunch of like pre-prepared like thinly sliced meat and
Yes.
stuff?
yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
okay, all right.
Yeah. It's for
Wasn't that like Korean barbecue?
Korean barbecue, yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
suppose so.
Yeah, I was just like, I'm like, that's incredibly specialized for the price that they're charging.
Mm-hmm. Got a little tub of gochujang in my fridge right now.
If you call it that one more time, my wife is gonna yell at you.
That's what it's called.
It's
What's it called?
gochujang.
Well, eat my ass. I'm American.
I'm gonna go get some
I'm
gochujang.
gonna get a little fucking gabagool out of the fridge and mix it up with the gochujang and then have a good time. You know what I'm saying?
He's Italian.
Are you like 100% Italian, or are you like half Italian?
I'm half Maltese, which is an island off the coast of Italy. So, you know.
Come on, that's pedantic at that point.
Well, no, Malta is like totally not Italian. Like it's a weird place. It's like one of the smallest countries on
He's
Earth.
100% American. That's
Well,
Have you
yeah,
went and visited it?
basically.
evident.
No, I never been to. Malta. I've got family back in Malta, but
You should go.
Are
Dude.
they weird?
You can find the Falcon.
yeah, it's apparently very pretty there.
Eat some Maltesers.
I gotta see what you're pulling in here.
No, now that's too much pressure.
You've been talking it up.
I talked it
watching
up for
it, too.
30 seconds.
That's
Here he
still
comes.
Talking it up.
Here he comes.
Oh, God.
You're right. That was a very large honker.
Jesus Christ, that scared me.
That was loud.
That was like the Nick sound.
That's a dumb fish, and dumb fish can't honk.
Dude, what's that saying where you catch more flies with honey? But I
Mm.
don't think that's true, because I've put out vinegar to get those little fruit flies, and they love that a
Yeah.
lot more.
They
They
do
really
love
do.
vinegar.
But did you put out your shit?
Good
Is
point.
that
No, I
the other
didn't
half?
try that
That's
one.
the other half of that phrase, right?
Yeah, so for some reason I've tried doing that. I just shit all over the house, but it just seems to make more flies. I don't know why. But it
Huh.
does that happen?
Shit more.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I just gotta double down.
Dude, that would be a great
Eat
name
some double
for,
downs and shit.
for like a
Uh-huh.
fiber supplement. Shit more.
Shitmore.
Shit,
Uh-huh.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
with you.
They're always calling it dumb shit like fibrolol.
I love that's way better.
Fibrolol.
Fiber log.
Fibrolol.
Welcome. Little baby. I don't care about this guy. Go back out there. Get back out there and grow so when I catch you.
Confirmed. Northern Lion doesn't care about babies.
I don't care about babies for the most part.
Wait. I'm a little baby, and Northern Lion doesn't care about me.
I mean, let me put it this way. If it was me and a baby at a hot dog cart, and the hot
You're
dog
eating the
man
baby.
was like, there's only... the hot dog man was like, there's only one hot dog left, I would be like, the baby can have it. But then
The baby.
when
Little baby.
Little baby.
when I left, I would tweet and be like, this shitty baby took my hot dog.
What
a
kind
baby
of babies
can
are
eat
you
a hot
eating? Can eat hot dogs?
Look,
Yeah.
I had to come up with a metaphor very, very quickly.
Who do you think is most likely to eat a hot dog as a baby?
Rob.
Oh,
Like
out
if
of us?
if we turn into baby tomorrow. Okay.
Like a
Yeah,
baby
it is
geniuses situation, or like who had the worst parents? Is that what you're asking?
No,
I had chopped up hot dogs all the time.
Well,
Yeah.
chopped up hot dogs. It's like, don't they mix those with beans?
Very
Mix that with
bougie.
some mac and
Oh,
cheese,
your grandma had a knife, huh?
Dude, I eat hot dogs all the fucking time.
This guy jumped out of the water.
They're
How
awesome.
often do you eat hot dogs?
I mean, at least like a couple times a week, probably.
At least.
I believe he said
At
all the
least.
fucking time.
Probably, yeah.
Like
Rob,
every
I
other
saw
day?
your-
Man.
I saw your fridge.
Yeah. And it's pretty empty, right? Well, you gotta understand. When Jess was here, we got a lot of fucking food, but yeah, no, it's actually pretty empty right now. To
Like
be
when you
honest.
go to the grocery store, what do you buy? Do you just buy like half bags of hot dogs and then like what else?
Yeah, I actually need to know
20
the
bags of
answer to
hot
this.
dog.
What do adults
I
buy
got
at the
it.
grocery store?
One-
I mean, I'll
One gabagool.
when I get it some gabagool, and then no, when I get if I'm when I get groceries, I get at least one package of hot dogs.
Really?
So 8 dogs. Yeah. Pretty much.
Yep.
I mean, and then
Package of-
honestly, I'll probably get some brats too, and some sausage.
Those are just hot
You know?
dogs.
They're basically.
Brats are not hot dogs.
They're hot
Brats are a
dogs.
tier
Not
above.
hot dogs.
They're not.
No.
You're
Brats are
obviously
really
you've never been to
presumptuous
Wisconsin.
hot dogs.
Yeah.
Actually, I have a couple of brats in my freezer right now. I should defrost them.
Wisconsin's all about their brats.
Wisconsin brats are the best.
Yeah, but that's one of those states that, like, outside of America, we don't really like care about.
They got stuff going on.
Wow.
You got the Packers and
Yeah, the
Look at
Packers.
the cheese heads.
the
Yep.
Wisconsin cheese curds and
Yeah.
Miller Lite.
Yep, and brats.
No.
Yeah, brats.
They do love the brats.
It's not a bad legacy. There are worse states. Let me put it that way. It's just one of the
Yeah.
ones that doesn't make it up here that often.
Wisconsin's probably in like the top 15 U.S. states.
Yeah.
Whatever that was, by the way, I hate it.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Well, name the states ahead of them.
Well, California, New York.
New York.
Honestly, probably Texas. I'll be
Yeah,
honest.
I would put Texas up there as well.
I put Texas up there.
I was ranking them in reverse alphabetical order.
Oh, okay. Well, then, yeah, that's. You're right. They would be.
I was being real safe with my guess too.
Yeah, you got to check. California's the worst state.
Yeah,
West.
Florida is number
Yes.
50.
It's the largest
Mama.
part of the American economy. But you're right. It's worse than, like, you know, Arkansas or Delaware that has 6 people.
Delaware's got no sales tax.
Florida is number 50 easily. There's no question.
But in
Yeah.
California, they eat a lot of avocados and they're snobby about it. Could
Is
I have
anyone
one
in chat
$9
from Rhode
coffee,
Island?
please? Mathis is from Rhode Island.
From Rhode Island?
Rhode Island.
Rhode
Rhode
Island.
Island.
My friend, we were driving cross country, and he was checking into a motel for us, and he ran into somebody from Wisconsin, and he said, "Hi, I always wondered, like, is it Wisconsin or Wisconsin?" And they're like, I don't fucking know.
And that's how you knew they were from
Yeah.
Wisconsin.
Yeah.
What's like the least known state? I feel like Wyoming's one of them.
It would be one
well, I
of those.
think-
Yeah.
Nebraska.
Wyoming is
One
diverse,
of the
though.
Dakotas.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's
I
in
think South
Nebraska
Dakota
or
more
it's
so.
West Virginia.
No,
Maybe
Mountain
because of the
Mama.
song.
They know
yeah,
about that one.
Now because
Yeah,
the
that
song has
song.
popped off again, they might be able to. They might have
Yeah,
risen.
They definitely have the.
But the thing
I like
about
that.
Wyoming is that if Wyoming's the first state you think of as the most least interesting state, then like doesn't that make it kind of interesting then?
That's true.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was
That's a
thinking.
good
That's
point.
a good point.
It's gonna be
yeah.
like Idaho or Montana.
Dude, it's you know what it is?
I don't
New
know.
Hampshire, 100%.
It could be one of those. Could be
Yeah,
one of
Vermont,
those.
New Hampshire.
kind of-
Mhm.
for
But
No
they're
one
known for
ever
being
talks
friends.
about New Hampshire.
Vermont. Well, Rhode Island is pretty lame too. To be honest. Nothing going on over there.
Is New
In real
Jersey in
time?
Rhode Island? Or is that New York?
New Jersey is like the 6th borough of New York, but pretends that they're a state.
Yeah, the Garden
I think
State.
Ryan's right. It's fucking Nebraska.
Dude, Nebraska. Nobody. It's so
Yeah,
forgettable.
Nebraska
People forgot
sucks,
it was
yeah.
brought up over the course
They've
of the
got the
conversation.
Corn Huskers.
Dude, no, hold on. Let me read you the top 3 stories out of New Hampshire right now.
Okay,
New Hampshire fisherman captures whale breaching up close on video.
that sounds sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? This is boring. Never mind.
Well, there you go. New Hampshire wins.
Mhm.
You guys like smoked whitefish?
Soft bait.
Yes, yes, I do.
Yeah.
It's delicious, right?
Whitefish is good.
Good. Maybe I'm totally wrong, but I remember when I was a kid it being crazy cheap, and now it's like $20 for one fish. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it was not crazy cheap when I was
Is
a
it?
kid.
Is it a big fish? Because like
It's not that. Like it's like the
'Cause, like-
size.
$20 for a tuna. That's a deal.
Right. Yeah.
Whitefish is pretty cheap, I thought.
It's like it's pretty expensive. I don't know.
I
Used to be like
bought a
$1.
lure that looks like a fucking frog.
Oh,
It's called Sakura.
oh, no wonder you bought
Oh,
it.
there you go. Yeah.
Oh, it got somebody.
Someone give me a chart of smoked whitefish prices over the course of the last 20 years.
What
I
about
just-
non-smoked?
I've never seen non-smoked whitefish. Or
I think it's just fish.
Fish.
Yeah.
It's just like cod. Like- Whitefish isn't a particular fish, right? It's just like,
I think it is.
I thought it
Is
was a class
think
of
it is.
fish.
Yeah.
man, that's a real uncreative name.
Whitefish. Whitefish or whitefish is a fisheries term
Of
Well,
course, a fisheries term. Yes.
for several species of
Oh.
demersal fish with fins, particularly Atlantic cod, Caspian cudum, whiting, and haddock.
Oh, had it.
Really?
Now
I
we're
had
talking.
no
So it's just-
idea.
So it's just white
Yeah.
fish.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fish
Huh.
that are white and light in flavor, probably.
I didn't
Well, it's
know
like-
that either.
If
Yo,
you get
this
them
is
in,
so funny.
Oh, I got a 5-pounder this time.
I caught a fish with the frog thing, and when you pull him up, the frog is just hanging out of his mouth. The eye is so
Great.
Dumb idiot thought it was a real frog.
Yeah.
stupid fish.
I'd turn him into experience points.
Well, when I get like the full smoked whitefish in the package, it's actually all like gold.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's like a particular one of those ones.
that sounds like a mackerel or something.
maybe. It's like the size of my forearm. Basically.
It's like a holy mackerel.
Yeah, I am a
Nice.
raccoon. Yeah.
Do you pick it up with your front legs and then run real funny on your back legs?
Okay, so straight up, like it got to the point so much so that like Dennis still knows this dude that works at the Dunkin' Donuts.
Rob, how are you catching the tiniest fish of all time?
I don't know, man.
I'm
Like, I
with
don't
you,
know
man.
what
I've
I
got
gotta
nothing
do.
but 0.5 all day long. That's-
0.39.
Yeah,
That's
like
all
what
I
am I?
did.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do to catch the fish. I put them in, and they do the thing. Anyway, he knows a dude at the Dunkin' Donuts, and that dude won't poison the bagels before he hands them off, so that you can. And
Wait,
he'll hand them off
he's
to
the
Dennis.
only one that
Poison the
won't.
bagels?
Because they poison
What?
him now. Yeah, they poison.
Wait,
what?
No, they
Yeah.
say they poison them, but they don't
Wow.
actually poison them.
Poison the.
Why would they go to through the trouble?
Because
They round them up. So that the
Because if a
Retail makes
homeless
no
person ate a good bagel but got sick, there would be liability. So instead, they make all of the bagels poisonous.
Yeah.
And the
Poison
employees
them up.
probably poison themselves.
That's how
actually.
you limit the homeless population is poison their bagels.
Hope they don't poison a live batch by accident.
Yeah, that's what happened to Tim Hortons.
They call them
Reminds
Tim
me of
Honkers now.
Tim
the grocery
Honkers.
store I worked at one day. I saw the manager emptying the recycle bin out front that was there as like a courtesy to customers to like throw out, recycling. And I saw him just throwing it in the dumpster in the back of the store, and I was like, "You fucking scumbag!"
Dude, like, okay, so maybe they don't poison bagels, but they do. I have seen stores, like especially out in California, where like out front they'll just have a bunch of spikes on the ground.
Oh,
that
yeah.
homeless people can lay
Yeah.
down.
They have some of those here, but they're kind of more nice about it. They're like, we put extra handles on the bench.
Yeah,
There's a
But
few
that's for-
handles in the
that's-
middle.
that's for like skateboarders too, right?
Oh, so they don't grind on a bench?
Yeah.
Dude, I know it probably happens, but never once in my life have I seen someone like pop a 50-50 grind on a handrail or something like
Yeah,
that
no, it's not
Yeah.
in the wild. So I think
Yeah, what is this, the 90s?
the city councilors are like
Oh, like homeless people on
protesting a little
skateboards,
too
right?
much.
Well, Vancouver built a tourist attraction on a homeless sleeping spot.
Which one's that?
The steam clock.
Oh, yeah, he's not kidding.
Yeah.
It was like a huge tourist attraction they built because there's a steam vent that was nice and warm.
Didn't
They
stop
don't
him
want
from
people
sleeping
on
there,
it
though.
anymore. Well, yeah, that's true.
It's funny because they're homeless.
Exactly.
Dude,
They can't afford $1 million home.
Well, we take
Idiots.
kids on a tour there, and we're like, look at the steam clock.
look at
Oh
these
my God.
homeless people.
Built in 1974 to stop homeless people from
That
sleeping in
reminds-
these corners.
I,
See, kids, this is what it'll look like if you don't go to college. So go to
So
college.
when I went to LA one time, it was for E3, and I had to get to the EA press conference. So I was like, I'll take a taxi, and it was a old Chinese man, and he was like, "All right, let's go." And we're driving, and we drove past a giant area of homeless people with like shopping carts everywhere, a whole bunch of things. And he was like, 5-star hotel. And I was like, yeah. And then he also
Good
proceeded
one.
to ask me what my 5 favorite Asian countries were.
Oh,
Wow.
Oh, that's awkward.
What did you
Is he
say?
Me?
I
That's a
was like,
nice
what are your 5 favorite countries?
Nice one.
Nice.
Yeah.
China.
Oh
Who the
So he
5 best
said-
rappers
he said
ever?
his favorite was Singapore.
Oh.
And he said, and I quote, "They give you the best happy time."
Oh no!
You know what? That's I choose that to be wholesome.
Yeah.
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 Dude, I totally forgot about this. We were in San Francisco for the thing before TwitchCon last year, and
Wait.
it was a marathon.
Oh,
and
okay.
we were driving past what was just like it only could be described as an entire like homeless city on the side of the road.
Oh, yeah.
And we were like, "Oh, this is sad. Like this is awful." And then we saw what brightened our mood immediately was a very old, small lady in a stroller being pulled by a large dog down the road.
Yeah.
And she was just cruising. She didn't have a smile on her face. This was just her norm. This is how she got around. It was the best thing and made us
pretty
immediately
awesome.
forget about the hundreds of homeless people all around.
And then we gave them no money and walked away and went on
Yep.
with our lives.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, how much is it?
Oh, the
Atchafalaya.
The Atchafalaya Basin. It's the largest swampland in the entire United States.
Wait, there's no ocean?
I
doesn't
think
look
that
like it.
Penis Bay. Penis Bay.